Alright, welcome back to Let's Play on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Episode 5, Rise of the Hashes. The first day of trial is here. Oh boy, I don't remember the voice I gave her. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? As a defense attorney, you should never believe the client. The defendant is called to trial because we are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Skye, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for a trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. My first trial without a fey helping me. No one's going to bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. Is that even the voice I gave her last time? Yeah, it's been a while since I last recorded this. I recorded the entire investigation on the same day, but today, it's been over a week since I recorded that. So, I may be forgetful. The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. I haven't been in court since Edgeworth's trial. It's been a while now. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me think. The judgment to be made here is on our end, not those of anyone else. For one, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There is a witness to her crime. A professional witness. Well, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. The Gotham Queen? Haven't I seen you somewhere? You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before! The judge is really wolfing it down. Ah, and for you, I have a Festa bowl. Thanks. Would the witness state his name and profession? Ah, and you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Name, profession, now. Me, Miss Angel Starr. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Dutchland these days. Is that what you intend me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. What? Mr. was a detective?
Aha! I know you are! Cough up!
Cup of Queen, Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star.
Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. I shouldn't divide or separate the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor space, yes.
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor space, yes.
The crime took place by a car in the back of A block and the car's wrong. The killer stabbed the victim with a knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor.
Witness, did you see the film moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the Chief Prosecutor.
It is rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some producers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope we have remaining?
If you can, then give them your words, Miss Star. Wait, are we talking about me?
Damn! Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective instincts working. Then, to our war fans, I saw the Chief Prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The Chief Prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then, she throws the pointed tip of the knife into the Detective Goodman's chest.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. Oh, touching.
As you can see, there's no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife when she saw being stabbed into Detective
Goodman. So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's barely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Damn, we're not getting around this one. Okay, what do I press you on? I have not watched a single playthrough of this one, because I could not find one. So, I'm on my own here. Phoenix is on his own without a Fae. I'm on my own without a playthrough. Nobody cares about that. Okay, I'll stop pressing here. You sense something? So, you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin truck full of seeds.
I have no idea what that means.
Speaking of a detective's instinct, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
Young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with the experience on the streets, a greenhorn.
I, of course, am already load sharp as a tack.
I bet you stink too.
That wasn't very nice.
In any case, there, in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. By garish car, you mean? Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Hedgeworth?
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it? Indeed it was.
What on earth cause it is? And the person you saw, you're sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed. Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always complain. We're dealing with Edgeworth here. I need better material before I start pressing this. Can you tell us what the suspect was doing when you saw her? Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 10 centimeters long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all. Yes, that's about right. Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. Actually, it was easier than boiling an egg for my eggs and a surprise set. You can testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. So, the defendant was holding a knife. What then? That's the last thing you can press and earn. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise a knife to strike, no?
The defense has a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes, the next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon.
I see.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Dawes' testimony is flawless.
Sounds pretty fatal to me.
What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads up. Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. Don't sound like that.
I think I'm gonna have to review the evidence. I'm not presenting anything, I just want to review.
The murder weapon found in Edgeworth's toolbox traces the victim's blood, no prints.
No prints? Hold on. How can there be no prints? Oh, wait. She was wearing gloves, wasn't she? Wasn't she? Wasn't she? Wow. Well, hold on. What else do I got? Nope. That's just the map. Yeah, I'm gonna try that one. Okay. There's no prints on the knife. I'm probably wrong about this, but... Ah, crap. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make a decision, Mr. Wright. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Well, I'll just press the first two. Maybe I just need to press everything. We'll see. How do you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic appearance of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The Dutch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to reduce inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much is barely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired? To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well, you may continue, Miss Starr. This boyfriend is the detective?
Not that boyfriend. The security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several?
Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I'll stay through the lunch, thanks.
Not to self, the judge had to think before replying. The security guard room is in the lot, in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That will be the room with the secrecy sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I park in B block. So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. Well, now I have pressed everything. I just read it for... just to see if anything changes. But I'm gonna skip over everything because we already read it. I mean, sometimes when you just keep on pressing, the judge will eventually stop you. Wait, Judge, what just happened? Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Rookie? Unless you're willing to face the consequences of doubting me. I fried you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That was inspiring.
I believe I've heard that tagline to swear. You could cry plagiarism? I may be relegated to the lowly post of Lord Lady, but my instincts are honed.
A photograph? You took this?
The moment I witnessed a crime, my reflexes took over and snap. I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with camera. I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. This is my first time seeing this photograph. You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division at Criminal Affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant.
Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Skye. So, what was the defendant doing at the time? The Chief Prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Okay, so something changed here. So I just keep on pressing. Okay, I've read it. I've read it. I've read it. I've read this. I've read this. I've read this. Yes, I read this. Okay. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, so somehow I got something new, but that is not satisfactory. Show me that photo again. Yep, we can clearly see the wire fence. She is definitely on the other side. What do I do? Whoops. Wow.
That's not gonna be an easy one, will it? No, it won't. Okay, you know what? The photo brought me back here. It can't be a coincidence. I'll just use it. And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Skye stab the victim with that knife? As I've said already, yes. I saw it on my finest salmon swirl lunch.
I'm sure that is a fine lunch.
But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is a photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Skye not holding a knife?
Mr. Edgeworth, you're tough.
Objection. No, you're supposed to scream. I said scream, not whistle! Sorry, that was my phone that whistled, because I just got a text message. Let's be a little more careful with our evidence, shall we? It is you that needs to be more careful, Mr. Wright.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. How can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stain on the Chief of Prosecutors code? It's a black and white photograph!
Ah, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood.
Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem, except you. It's alright. Are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse? You got a better idea? Oh, Jack, as always. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony, namely, that she took the picture the moment that she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it? If you run out of lunch, you're the second. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice. Didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Skye was cold, calculating, like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the Chief Prosecutor's hands in that photograph.
Well, are those gloves?
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. Ah!
These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder, a serious offense.
Witness, add to your testimony.
The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. Really? Then why did she use Edgeworth's knife? Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living. That's a knife. The knife. The knife wasn't Mr. Edgeworth's wrong. Indeed, it is my knife. What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to Prosecutor there. The defendant is the Chief Prosecutor for the district, right? Mommy, are prosecutors bad people? The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, Crookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon. Oh. This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Oh. Wow!
Order, order, order!
Great, now the tide is turning in our favor. Great job, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free. Right. I believe the next lunch we'll be eating is humble pie.
What?
I hope you were indeed yourself into thinking that the tide was turned, not over such a trifling detail. But it shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory.
Ah. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lovely lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered the detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need to prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now, but you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If she wasn't, why would she have been wearing? I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now? Okay, that testimony was a mess for me. So, I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna examine my evidences, review the case, and see if I can do better next time. Later.